Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Saints and the Cleveland Indians. As we begin this new season, this team is happy to be done with their big relocation. However, they're opening the year on the road, and so their debut in the new city will have to wait just a little while, as Heidi Watney tells us.
Yeah, Matt, the business of moving is done, but their new hometown fans have to wait just a bit longer to get their first game at home. That said, the skipper wants to make sure the team thinks of it as 2 true opening days. The eyes of the baseball world are on them today, and they'll be the center of attention again in just a few days at their home opener.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Bieber is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner, and this will kick off the base of the wall, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
On a line to shortstop. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
A high fastball is in there.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Steve Pratt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Steve Pratt has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maybin sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner's back. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mercado there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Saints are out in front here, 4-0. Matthew Boyd is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado. And that misses for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitless in 6 tries. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Base hit, and the Indians are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Batting first, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Cabrera, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Digging in now, Victor Reyes. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Luplow has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
He's set. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The batter.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he is in there.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Hunter Wood enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Jonathon Scope now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box, Steve Pratt. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in, Cameron Maybin, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The Saints lead this one 8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Domingo Santana. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting it.
In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Austin Romine. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now
Ready once again, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And they got him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. Santana's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Oscar Mercado. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Scope in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called for strike two. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The third baseman, number 8, Jonathon.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steve Pratt.
Into the box now, Steve Pratt, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he gets there, as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
The third baseman.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Maben is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out of play. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We played 4. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Ready for another shot now, Cameron Maben. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Maybe.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Good job.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding into the box, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Reyes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Harold Castro. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1 towards second. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. St. Paul leads it 9-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder, Jordan.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Beaten into the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Paul is on top here 9-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Miguel Cabrera. And the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Luplo is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
The right fielder,
next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Mercado is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
the third baseman, number 8.
At the plate, Jonathon already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Mercado. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now that
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 7th inning coming up. St. Paul is on top 9-2. Nick Whitgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
From the stretch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder.
Into the box, Cameron Maben. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Perez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Whitgren, the former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exact.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Roma.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Luplow is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
We join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Rony Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Rony Garcia.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. I got to count 1
High
and 2.
fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Roberto Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Lindor is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Jeimer Candelario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with two quick outs. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jeimer Candelario will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Puig on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, Francisco Lindor singled home a run in his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Saints, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Jorge Bonifacio will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jonathon.
So now to the plate, Jonathon Scope. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. C.J. Cron will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Hernandez at second. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maybin. Pitch is popped up. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the third.
Your attention, please. Now playing right field.
Kyle
Number
Funkhauser
57.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, first baseman.
So digging in now, Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Maybin is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Jordan Luplow is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Saints put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Matthew Boyd gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Shane Bieber was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 19 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the American League Central, the Saints picked up, 19 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-2. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they dismantled the White Sox 11-0. The Oakland